Hello there, welcome. I remembered that I had to shoot a video, but I just wanted to collaborate it with the video presentation that I was doing. But apparently that is not happening because that is a different thing that needs a different sort of attention. It was about going out in a nature walk or going out to observe things, to see how you can connect it with science, what you can learn from nature, what you can learn from how world works, things work around us, and connect it with science or maths. I chose science, and there were few observations. Although this activity was the kind of activity I would have liked to engage more, but I've been doing the same thing for past 3 months. Going out observing, may not be with particular language, but with a lot of different philosophical things and science, if you want to call it. Let's call it science of universe, physics, quantum physics. Okay, so it was a fun activity, and I have completed that. I have completed shooting for that, and I'll upload the video there. Now, coming back to few things that I was thinking about today. Now, there are few ideas, few stories that I'm planning. For example, giving my raw introduction. Talking to myself positively is good, is important, but also being raw and authentic. Now, in the past few months, I have been being shifting and being confused that, oh, what will people think about me, and how is life going to work? I'm getting this white hair and this and that. It's just, I know I'm being vulnerable here and talking about myself in detail on how I think. But on the other hand, I have never been like this. I ever since I came to Australia, I became a different version that I never saw I was in India. Now, why is this thing coming back? I know few reasons about it, but most importantly, when I was being raw, I was not actually meeting people, meeting people or connecting with them, or getting that point of view where I can be criticized. Now that point is coming where if I function the way I have been functioning, I will be criticized and I will get some sort of flack. Now, when this is happening, I'm getting a little bit of here and there. I'm like, oh, should I do that? Should I do this? This is a human tendency. When we, when we start thinking about how others will perceive us, how will they think about certain things that we do, we stop acting the way we want to act, and we start following the crowd. We start following into the pits of the society, and getting into that zone where we want to attach ourselves to the crowd and attach ourselves. We belong. That kind of we belong to this particular thing. Now, as I have clearly mentioned, that my ambition from here on is going to be as great a public speaker as I can be. It is going to take effort, I understand that, and because that is what is going to take me where I want to go in life. I want to open a hospice center. I'm going to make an elaborate video on this after I start scaling this channel. But definitely there are a few things that I am improving. Firstly, I'm improving my public speaking, my speaking itself, right? I have realized that because I have not been speaking to people a lot for past few years, I have developed this sort of a vibe, sort of that energy that doesn't come through. Now this is going to be funny to if I confess this, but that's the reality, that sometimes I am nervous what to speak, because my tendency has been to speak to the point and stop. Now I have to extend conversations. I want to communicate and understand what's going on. Now this is not naturally coming from my core. I'm standing there, and then the other person is standing, and then that person realizes that he doesn't want to speak, he doesn't want to have a conversation, so he tries to back off a little bit. Now in my head it's going, oh, what should I do, where should I go from here? that actually kills the charm, and it happens. That is sort of skill that I am lagging here. I will function on it, it will go somewhere, but at the end of the day, the point here would be to focus towards improving rather than thinking what other people will think, or what will happen if I do certain things my way. There is my way, yes, it's going to be there now because I'm a full grown adult. I have had a good experience of life. I have no complaints about the past. So from here on, it is going to be my way of doing things, as well as collaborating with teams, with groups, and also functioning in that environment as well. How people think. This is going to be a challenge, but it's going to be fun to match these two things. There are a lot of different challenges that are coming up, but I'm loving those because I'm a fighter and I love exploring new side of myself because I'm willing to learn and improve. And with this, I'll end the video today. Thank you.